So I was on a subreddit called Stupid Dove Nests, and on there I saw this video, which is a pigeon trying to do a mating display with a falcon or a hawk. I'm not quite sure. So as you can see, his beautiful, beautiful, dangerous wife is completely uninterested in him, other than possibly whether he would be good to eat. So there you go. That's pretty weird. So apparently one of the things is that when a pigeon stands up straight like that, apparently that means that they are interested, because pigeons apparently also study things like NLP. So this pigeon has decided that this beautiful lady falcon is really into him, and one of the commenters on Stupid Dove Nests, which is just a collation of pigeons and doves just laying really crap nests, like an egg and then a stick. And apparently this is part of their evolutionary strategy, not sure what. But anyway, so somebody mentioned further down that what was interesting about hawks, well, falcons in particular, is that they are apparently, he described them as homicidally monogamous, which means if any other bird comes in and tries to break up the pair, or if any interest whatsoever is shown in another bird, then one of the mates, well, there are no like threesomes or polygamous relationships. If you're a falcon, you are either married or dead, and that's as far as it goes. But the problem is birds like that get very intensely imprinted on each other. That's how it works. And what happens if you have a pet falcon is, and it happens with other birds too, apparently, you've got to be really careful apparently how you stroke your parrot, because if you stroke your parrot the wrong way, it thinks that you're in love and decides that you are going to be the father of its children, which becomes kind of a medical problem sometimes, apparently. Anyway, so you've got a falcon and the falcon is imprinted on you, and you try and introduce your falcon. Say you've got a male falcon and you need to introduce your male falcon to a lady falcon in order to have more falcons. But of course that's not going to work, because they're just going to kill each other, because your male falcon thinks that you're its wife, and this is a problem. So this person on Reddit opened my eyes to the existence of falcon copulation hats. And at this point, I know this is a cliche and people say this all the time, but this was one of those moments where you say, aha, well, that is literally enough internet for the day. I'm going to close my phone and go do something else for a while. But actually, no, it's absolutely fascinating. So I found this website, which I will hopefully be able to share here. Move to top. No, move to top. Come along now. Move to top. Here we are. I could also sign up for their newsletter, but I'm going to sign up for our newsletter. Please, Ian Garland Falconry, I do not need your newsletter, because what we have here is a falcon copulation hat in several different colours, and they are £225. And what this means is that for £225, you too, if you had a falcon who was intensely fixated on you, I believe they call them imprints. So for £225, you buy a rubber hat and you put the hat on, and you do whatever is necessary to indicate to the falcon that you would like to mate with it, and then the falcon lands on your head, and then you collect falcon semen, and you have to do a similar thing with the lady falcon. So you have the lady falcon, and you apparently have to press down on her back. You have to give her food first, because obviously she's not going to give it up unless you buy her dinner first. So you have to press down on her back so she thinks you're mating with her. And bear in mind, this is a bird, right? They have no idea that you are so much bigger than them and also a completely different species. You have to press down on the back, and then you have the falcon semen that you collected from your hat in a syringe, and then you you can work out the rest. And if you can't work out the rest, ask your parents. So if you wondered how falconers make more falcons when their falcon absolutely will not mate with an actual falcon, well, now you know that what you have to do is spend £225 on a special hat. And I learned this, and I really felt that I had to share this. And you may already know this, and you may say, you know what, you are a very immature person, and lots of people already knew about the falcon copulation hat. But you know, I did not know about falcon copulation hats, and I really, really wanted to spend 5 minutes of my precious life sharing this with you, and I hope you're happy.